Okay. I've tried over and over to think about how to put something together for this year-end video, and every time I do, I feel trapped inside the box of how I'm really feeling, what's going on. I can't even think straight. How much of this do I tell? How much do you share? Do people really want to hear this? We do this a lot. And in this year, it's just different. It's not how we saw this year ending, and it's been a really full year. It's been a good year, and I didn't even want to do this recap, but to stay true to all the good that's happened, I still feel I have to do this, even though I don't have a clue how to make this glamorous or inspiring or entertaining, to say the least. But this is part of life, this is part of the journey and part of where we are. But I don't know, man. Tell the story is gonna be hard this time, but it's real and it's part of, not just the Instagram reels. But to tell this story fully, I think I need to back up and walk you through this year that we've had so you can understand the context and hopefully be able to see a bit more into our lives, and hopefully something good can come out of something terrible.
Now, it's hard to segue from something so serious and heavy into the rest of the year, but it was a full and fun year with lots of opportunities like this one. We were asked to come check out some cameras to help out for this room, and it turns out it was the room, not the cameras. So we went for it, did our homework, put together a plan, and did an install for acoustic sound panels in the Capri Mall. This job was huge. So many hurdles, so many things that we'd never done before. Overhead, different things, having people work with us. Holding this off was a huge milestone. We got to do community events. Community is huge. And so helping out with West Kelowna Warriors was a huge mark to be able to go behind the scenes. Again, sitting here doing podcast work, helping other people be able to succeed and further what they're doing, getting to do town hall meetings, into this awesome opportunity, hearing that one of our films was now being selected for the Okanagan Screen Awards at the Community Theatre. Now, this felt like such an imposter syndrome moment, because here we are, this massive, prestigious event, but all I could think of was like, man, these people are so talented, and I just want to work with them. This was Fight for the Community, and it was so cool to be able to work with your friends, doing stuff you love, and just seeing people enjoy this journey. And speaking of journeys, taking a break from all that because it felt like a lot. Here we are in Mexico for this massive family vacation. This is all my family, the extended family, off in Mexico, because everything is about relationship, connection, spending time enjoying the beauty of a moment, exploring new opportunities, and enjoying the ride. This launched us right back into stage 2 for that job. Now we're building a custom system to help build speakers in room and microphones in the same room where we did the acoustic treatment. And it came together so nice. Lots of hurdles again, because everything is custom. But we pulled it off. As we rose to new heights, new things started happening. We started getting more opportunities. I was again helping do equipment operating, staying true to who we are and all that who know us, building and creating, helping fix, establish, and lift things up, enjoying the beauty of storytelling, and building relationship. Now, this was super important to me, being able to spend time with my brother, one of my best friends, to be able to do filming. It's just a joy that I can't even express. Never really knowing where we're going or what's coming down the pike. It's one of those things you just enjoy the ride. And things continue to grow. Bigger opportunities, more people, more network, more relationships. And here we are, just fighting our way through all these hurdles, all the imposter syndromes, all the feelings of, are we doing a good job? To next thing you know, just being willing to serve and help, leading us into open doors for music videos, short films, and connecting with these people that I just dreamed about the year before. Helping family and helping people continue to show what they do behind the scenes and how much they love what they do. It's just one of the best things that ignites passion in my heart and makes me give time and time again. But this is just the professional life. This is just a glimpse into the work of the year.
Mr. Dan Martell.
But to tell the rest of this, we need to back it up. We need to go to a place where it's a little more private and secluded. And what better place to tell than here, Echo Lake, one of our favorite spots where everything began to change. And we're going to be doing our bank appointment. And hopefully they're just going to give us a bunch of money.
This is how you add value to your properties, okay? Let me show you. Out with the old, in with the new.
We knew it would be work, but there was a lot more different little detail things that we found along the way that we just weren't expecting or couldn't see through most of the walkthrough stuff that we had. So there's a lot more tedious time invested in many different areas of all the details. So on top of all this crazy rental work and timelines, we have calls to go out and do some work for clients, all while we're still being employed, working away, 13 different jobs all over the valley, real estate listings, new show homes. You know, when it rains, it pours.
And I don't know if you can see this, but how many minutes into this demo are we?
About 10. About 10
from
minutes.
unpacking, and so this thing's leaking. All this water. If you're gonna get a cat, it means you gotta vacuum, because this is just plugging up the vacuum and you can't clean it.
Always look up.
I know that movie said don't look up.
It's a fun process as you go through this whole endeavor. Sweat equity pouring out everywhere.
Without the old stud finder. It works.
But you start to realize there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and this is going to be yours.
So construction glasses. Jeez. Are you working on some cuts? Yeah.
So the back and forth yo-yo of work, renos, home, life, it's a lot. And so this whole process was so challenging because it was so condensed in such a short timeline.
As you can see, she's going great. So
Now, I don't want to endorse hustle culture, but we have definitely got to unlearn some of these bad habits, because packing, moving, living your life, trying to run a business, trying to do renos, it's just too much.
9 o'clock, Saturday, September 21st. We made it. The last load of the day. So now we're gonna putter around and try and make a bed.
We started this process August 16th, taking possession. And now I start a job September 23rd.
So I've started a new career. Well, gone back to an old career that I started a while ago when I was in my early 20s. So I'm back at, you guessed it, KF Aerospace. was flight craft back when I was first here. And I'm going to be working on some of these things.
So literally a month after moving into our new place, we were trying to see the light at the end of the Reno tunnel. We were pretty tapped and exhausted from all the busyness and trying to process the big life change that had just happened. But there was another life change. Right after our 8th wedding anniversary, we found out we were pregnant. And to say we were in shock would be an understatement. This was my first time being pregnant, and I was anxious, but hopefully optimistic as we headed into the Christmas season, planning our big announcement. We started realizing the future was changing way faster than we were anticipating, but we began to get more excited and prepared for this new beginning to come.
Where's the baby?
Inside, and he's in his tummy.
Yeah? You're getting a cousin? Do you think it's gonna be a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl? Oh.
So we had told immediate family and some close friends about the news, and we carried on anticipating the next steps of the journey. 5 days before Christmas was our dating ultrasound, and we were going to get to see the baby for the first time, only to find out that we had actually lost the baby.
Getting this kind of news is devastating. Your whole world is turned upside down, and you're just trying to move forward and figure out how to pick up these pieces.